What's up, expats and travelers alike? This is Josh with Expats Everywhere, and I'm coming to you to talk to you today about our journey going to Portugal. Now, we haven't talked to you guys in a couple of weeks and given you guys an update, so we're doing that here today. Sit back, buckle up.
So several of you have emailed us and actually asked, what's going on? Because it has been a couple of weeks since we vlogged about Portugal. But honestly, we don't have anything to say, and that's why we weren't vlogging, because we've just been waiting. But we are 2 weeks out now, and a couple days ago we actually got an email from the embassy, and they needed some more documents, some more information to clarify things. So we want to get that information to you. Here's a list of what they asked for. They want to clarify some job stuff, income, and investments. So we got that to them. Now the good news is SEF was the one asking for that. So we know that our stuff is at SEF because we are 2 weeks out from our departure date. So SEF has that stuff. They're looking for some more information. The best advice that I can give you is just give them as much as you can. We thought we gave them a lot, and they keep coming back asking for more. So tax returns, bank statements, any investments, contracts for jobs, anything you can think of that you think will help prove that you have the income and the finances, just send that on to them.
So I guess at this point, maybe you're wondering, how are these guys feeling? Well, to be honest, I'm not feeling great. I think we're officially 15 days away from our flight, and I'm not feeling great. I wish we had the visa in hand. I'm actually kind of turning towards being a bit pessimistic. What I mean by that is, normally I'm really optimistic, it's all going to work out, it's going to be good. But I think that just there's going to be a twist in the tail. I really do. I don't know if it's going to be completely we'll get rejected, the visa will get rejected, but I think there's just going to be a twist in the tail to where we're not going to leave when we expect to leave. And I don't really know what that means. It brings a lot of uncertainty because we don't know what that will do with the visa. I mean, essentially they're asking you for the date of arrival when you're going to be there. But obviously if we have to wait on our visas to arrive back in Orlando, where we're based at, and then we plan on driving from Orlando down to Miami for our flight, that's gonna be really tricky. To give you guys a little background, and this is just a personal situation for us, we decided to book out of Miami. We spoke about that in a previous video, so if you haven't checked that out, check out the links in the description below. We have a long playlist so you guys can see kind of what this journey's been like, all the stuff that we've done, and the boxes that we've had to check along the way. But we decided to fly out of Miami because of two things. One, it was cheaper, and the other thing, it was more direct. We're flying from Miami to Charles de Gaulle in Paris, and then Paris to Porto. And that gave us an opportunity to visit some family down there, which we'll do in 2 weeks. But that means also that we're leaving Orlando a few days before kind of that 60-day time period is up with SEF and the embassy, or whatever, the embassy in Washington, D.C., and also for VS Global to get our visa back to us. So in saying all that, I guess what I'm trying to say is we have a little bit of a timeline issue, and we're hoping to go down to Miami to stay 2 nights down there before we fly out, do our COVID testing down there, because there's not a lot of good options, and it's on a weekend before we fly out. So we really need to get it done just before the flight, and then have our results for when we arrive in Porto.
Also, on a personal level, we are anticipating leaving, so we started doing our goodbyes. So that's why we're driving right now. We're driving back to Florida. Josh is from the Tennessee, Virginia area. So we drove up there to visit his other family, friends, and everything. And now we're heading back and kind of just chilling for 2 weeks before we get our COVID test and hopefully fly out. So we are anticipating leaving. Stay tuned, and as soon as we get any more information, we will update you.
We're going somewhere.
We are going somewhere.
All right, well, guys, like we said, we just wanted to make this a quick update. So there it is. That's what the deal is. We'll make a longer video once we are actually doing something more, and we'll be able to give you guys a little bit more of a step-by-step process as to what we're doing. But if you you haven't seen some of the other videos that we've done, please check those out. Again, we'll put the link in the description below. And we thank you guys so much for following us on this journey. If you haven't done it already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on what's happening in the world of expats everywhere. Thank you guys so much.